times over, pet.
Oh, I love this time of year. The dickheads start popping up wherever you look.
What do you want, Mizora?
Drop the attitude and perk up your ears. You've got a new mission. Absolute's cult has gone and grabbed one of Zariel's assets. A devil, and a powerful one at that. They're locked up in the cult's fortress, Moonrise Towers, and you're getting him out. Will, your playmate's wasting... I'll make it simple. Will fails or refuses, and he turns to a thick blob of stink flesh and sinks to Avernus. Now, be a good boy and play fetch, pup, or you'll spend an eternity sizzling in the hells.
Mizora's words may be flippant, but they are tinged with desperation. She cannot afford for Will to fail this mission. This may be your best chance to negotiate Will out of his pact.
Oh!
Your mind linked.
What are you doing?
A doubtful Will catches his breath, but says nothing. And your connection fades.
Interesting. Now, why should I go letting my favorite pet off his leash?
You recall an old incantation from a children's story, said to void a devil's contract. Abi diabole et nunquam redi.
Incredible. Fine. I'll play your game. But Clause F, Section 9. Now, to Moon.
I've been thinking about I don't know much about Infernal. I'm afraid that through those ruins, somehow, Cazador... Find an expert, of course. Our devilish friend, Raphael. If anyone's... I knew you'd see the and meanwhile...
Me oh my, oh my oh me. Won't you help me? Set me free.
God damn it! What? We're supposed to risk our necks to get one of her assets? What if it's a runaway like me? Or something far worse? It's a bad idea to play games with a...
Won't you help me? Set me free.
The more bullshit she pulled... Mizora gods. She makes a mockery of everything the blade... Thank you. Can already feel her scheming. She won't let me go without a fuss. Trust me. The same thought. But no, either we find it, or I'm made a mindless blob clawing at demons on the front line of the Blood War. And I always knew what my future held. Then we know our mission. I was the Count Fathers at Moonrise Towers. They want violence. Who better than... They will infect him, and the city's guardian will... We can't and we won't. The shadows be damned.
lantern gives off a chilly glow. You notice a tiny pixie trapped within. These fey creatures are infamous for their trickery. Sometimes playful, sometimes malicious.
Oh, please! Oh, golly me, oh my! You must release me or I'll die. This lantern only lights the way when I am hurting night and day. My name is Dolly Thrice. Now won't you free me from this vice? It would be my pleasure, truly. Once I'm freed, I'll help you duly. I dare not name it, newfound friend. The faintest touch could spell my end.
Finally! Been trapped in that coffin with no one but a Madge Rider and my own farts for company.
Did me a good turn there, didn't you? What do I owe you? Sure I can, but will I?
Yeah, sure, why not? Here, give this bell a shake.
Speak the magic words and you'll get what you've earned. Protection from the shadow curse. What more could a dingus want? You're welcome.
Not what I expected to run into in these parts.
The voice of the Absolute is strong here, and getting stronger. I don't know how much longer I can resist it. But it's good to see you're making progress. You took an unexpected route here. You did a brave thing, saving those people in the grove. Not everyone would have helped.
The hurt runs deeper than she's willing to show you.
Yes. Yes, I am.
Beneath the resilient veneer, a touch of fragility. She needs comfort.
It's been a very long time since someone did that. For me. Time works differently here. It's hard to explain. Sometimes I can barely even remember what it was like before. It just doesn't stop. We are being bombed wave after wave with hardly a breath between them. I almost dare not rest. Each wave a set of orders to the infected. The order for your transformation has been given many times already. I'm afraid this burden is one I have to carry alone. I just hope my powers last long enough to see this through. In any case, the Absolute knows you carry me with you now. It wants to retrieve me. I am the only one who can resist the Absolute's influence. Hence its fear of me, its desperation. Unfortunately, that also means it is dedicating more and more resources to my retrieval. The task ahead is monumental. This is not just about you and I anymore. It has become... You must infiltrate Moonrise Towers. Now I must rest.
If death is soon to take Karlak, fight viciously. It is done.
This vessel, this soul...
Sir, I'd shake her hand, but she can still snap me in two, so, probably safest to skip it. Lead on.
Poor Karlak. She can finally seek out the touch of another... Oh, difficult to say. A fellow servant of the pain to try and salve myself would do nothing but shame me in the Night Singer's eyes. Perhaps you're right. And perhaps one day I won't have to say... All right, some...
It's true then. He's met Daniel. There's no other way we need to wake him. He must know something. If he was able to escape, we need to unlock whatever's left of him, inside his head. I don't deserve you.
Fascinating. I think the Archmage Tasha described a spell with similar effect. Really must look that up.
I pity you. Truly.
Why we're still standing around.
When we met, Shadowheart, your gaze seemed to linger in the distance on some unseen goal, some insubstantial purpose. I notice now your gaze settles on something or someone much closer.
Is it that obvious?
Of course. There's nothing escapes a wizard's powers of observation.
I smell a trap.
What's that?
Time for some bloody work.
give in. With haste.
Forever dauntless.
Fury. I am death. Hitazeth.
Can't afford to let up.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
No one stopped me yet.
Blast scars. Spell and sword alike were used to ravage this battlefield.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
Bones. Rusted weapons. A great battle was fought here.
An extra vicious one, I think. No one buried their dead.
Exactly the sort of battle I live to fight. And the sword made even more thrilling with a hot-hearted tiefling at my side.
We're close. I can feel it. The Absolute. Its power is strong here.
That's
His thoughts invade your own, probing for
Ah, One blessed like myself. What news, true soul? Right enough.
You'll find Zarel in the audience chamber, true soul. She'll be wanting to...
That's what I call an invitation. Let's find Zarel and get this caravan moving.
Praise the Absolute.
Not to diminish our efforts, but it was rather simple getting here in the end, wasn't it?
The obstacles ahead of us promise to be higher still. There can be no doubt. This is the place. This is where we'll discover the secret of the Absolute.
Another true soul. The disciple will want to see you. Through the main doors.
We once called monsters.
Well, Flo didn't tell a lie. She
Now there's a name I'd hope never to hear again.
didn't think to quiz her about her business.
Florenta the Garotta. A Cambion. She was the closest thing I had to a friend. That said, she would have choked. The fact that she knows where I am, where I might be going, doesn't exactly maybe. Probably. I wouldn't have given her the time of day, but even I needed a laugh once in a while. What can I say? The bitch had good jokes.
Enough chatter. Your friend gave me 3 soul coins, said I could sell them if I wanted.
Soul coins, huh? Those could come in handy.
Sure. For every coin you take, you've got to hear the story.
There you have it. Flo came all this way, memorized a bunch of sad stories on her behalf.
Didn't need to. Your Flo did some devil woo-woo, and you want the coins or not? First coin's got the soul of a woman named Maveri. She was born to a cruel mother and a violent father, and 3... She got what she asked for. The scud of her...
Thanks, I guess.
This one has got the soul of a man named... Frakes called...
He should have known. Better to die 1,000 deaths than let Zariel into your life.
Last one's got the soul of a little boy named...
That's all?
That's all. Oh, and...
Well, thanks, Flo.
You got 3 souls. I did my part. That means our business is done. Unless you've got actual gold to hand. Better hope you could...
So, hey, we've got this soul coin, right? Zariel used to top me up every now and again when she wanted me to go up. Nah, it'll be sort of. Next time we find ourselves toe-to-toe with something we want to squash, drop a coin in. Fuck yes. Now I just need something to...
Her design. Even those we once called monsters.
Ah, a new face come to bask in the light of the Absolute. How can I be of service, true soul? An honor.
My bear keeps looking over. I'll feed him his own toys with them. These are our allies.
For a moment, you do hear it.
Pig! You find...
I will not be slandered! General, you saw my reports. You know it's not my fault.
The facts suggest otherwise. You were ordered to retrieve the artifact. You failed to do so.
If I had been given drow warriors instead of goblin trash!
Oi! What?
You scrag!
Enough!
A blast of mental energy washes over you, filling the room. The tadpole squirms, urging you to obey.
Let me make sure I understand this. You're claiming that General Thorm gave you the wrong soldiers?
Yes. No!
You blame the Absolute's Chosen for your failure?
Of course it is not the General's fault.
Whose then?
Zarel's mind is a steel trap, but you cautiously ease your way in. You just need to shift her focus a little.
I'm being unkind. Anyone might...
Yes. It's the goblins' fault. They failed you, General. Not me.
General?
Take Minthara below. Someone will have to consider her fate.
No! Please! Mercy! Please!
Bye-bye, Princess. And the goblins, General?
You, true soul. You have seen what these creatures are capable of, and you have seen their inadequacies.
You know I'm loyal! Tell him!
Enough! True soul, tell the General how the goblins served our cause.
Thank you! I'm glad someone noticed.
I'm sure they were very enthusiastic. But zeal without efficacy, we're too close to the ending. And the new beginning. I can coddle failure no longer. Kill them, quickly.
What? No! You creaking old bag of shit!
I'm so sorry, my lord. She's an unbeliever outside my control.
Try again.
No! No!
Dispose of the rest as you see fit. Or better yet, put that true soul to use. You have far more important matters to attend to. Or have you forgotten?
Of course not, my lord. Thank you. You heard the General. The goblins are yours. Deal with them however you wish. They are yours. You can release them, kill them, or feed them to each other. Here in the seat of the Absolute's power.
Please! You gotta help me! For old time's sake! Oh, crap! You're gonna enjoy this, ain't ya?
The seat of the Absolute's power, occupied by a general that cannot be killed. But his followers are flesh and blood. We must learn more about his power.
Need to find a way forward.
Forever dauntless. Death won't take me yet.
sorry if this is rude, but can vampires fall in love?
What a preposterous question.
We will take it from you soon. You were adored, Minthara. Brought up from the... She cherished you. But it was bloodlust. And most damning of all... And isn't that... You are nothing.
Minthara's mine.
Come to observe, true soul. She is a lesson. None can rise so high that they cannot fall again. We are erasing her. A challenge, sister. Awful, sister. Meat that doesn't yet...
I expected to be greeted as a hero. But the wretches imprisoned me and tried to tear my mind apart. I didn't think anyone would come for me. Agreed. Lead the way. Go on. Move! The quicker, the better.
Minthara is supposed to be in a cell. You have some explaining to do. You avoided a fight this time, but...
Death is merely delayed. We will return. Go on. Move!
Enjoy the view. This feels like it'd stretch all the way to the Sea of Swords in a clear day.
What is it? What's wrong? What is it? What's wrong? What is it? What? I last left Moonrise. Now I leave as an exile.
The artifact connects with her, pulling your minds to the prison. Your dream her mind reels, but is no longer
There is much we must discuss. Do you have a safe place? Goodbye for now. I will see you soon.
It's been a long day. I need to rest soon.
in my years as the Blade. But Thorn, he... And lest we forget, we've a...
Moonrise Towers. If this is indeed the very center of the he's trouble. Worse, he's a traitor.
Let me guess. The Absolute is the only way. Don't bother. Why don't you and Zevlor take a long walk off a
Your conversation has been cut short. These prisoners are for disciple Balthazar's attention only. Your association with disciple Balthazar inspires respect and a touch of...
You want to help. The gnomes couple cells down are up to something, and we're in. I can't read bloody minds. Go on!
So, Gale, got any book recommendations for me?
You can read?
Very funny. Yes, I can read. School put me off big, boring tomes. Sometimes I wonder what I'm missing.
Ah? You ordered that guard about as if you were the Absolute herself. What do you want with us, exactly? Huh. And why Arcus is out here? Didn't think he had the stones. Well, if he sent you, you're no slave to the Absolute. I reckon you and I were meant to meet. We've got a plan. We need tools. That head case of a warden robbed ours, but anything that... Whatever you find... Your feet fly fast, my friend. Any luck with those tools? Gerdo, help me. Just bring them.
Lae'zel, you're actually glowing.
It is the sheen of the soldier's sweat on my brow.
The soldier's sweat? Or the lover's?
Kingchala, speak on it no further.
Stone. I feel it. Hollow behind the back wall, and beyond. I'd bet my last copper.
I know. And I'll be right alongside you if it comes to that.
You won't let them win. Not now, not ever.
Watch your back.
You have my attention.
You are debating allowing another into your heart.
Quite the gossip, aren't you? Wouldn't have thought you cared.
A formidable woman like yourself does herself no favors in revealing herself to be so erratic, so uncertain.
Eager for battle.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Perhaps not. Regardless, know this. I am the warden. The prisoners are my charges, and I answer to Indeed. But all are kept out of reach and under constant surveillance. Anyone who refutes the Absolute is an enemy. My face might be bland, but yours? It is now carved into my memory. A pity you're already failing, then.
Your feet fly fast, my friend. Any luck with those tools? Gerd'll help.
Watch and learn.
Still on my feet.
Blood comes easy these days. Let's get this over with.
Moving.
survival is all that matters. Very well.
Still breathing, despite everything. No time for mercy.
Run!
I must make it to Baldur's Gate! I must!
Awake and alert.
I wonder if this is worth the cost. Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
It does not compare with the comforts of home, but your camp is almost palatial in comparison to my previous accommodation. Thank you for allowing me to... Each memory that returns to me is more disturbing than the last. The things that I did in the name of the Absolute. The things that were done to me. They broke my mind. Precisely. While our tadpoles live, and the cult have the means to control them, we will never be safe. We must eradicate them. Starting with General Thorm. I mean Ketheric. My deference to him is a habit that will die hard, I fear. It is the safest place to be. Swear that you will keep me close. Until the Absolute is dead, at least. The Prism will protect me. You will fight alongside me and help me to get my vengeance. I knew you were different to other true souls when we met, but I could see nothing clearly. Now, thanks to the Prism, the Absolute does not cloud my thoughts at all. I see that together, we can have our vengeance on those who infected us. Rest well, and keep your wits about you. Tomorrow, we go to war. Excellent. Let us teach the cult to fear us. I do not require sleep, but I shall use the solitude of the night to plan for the fights to come.
Who's next?
No time to rest.
You wish to consult me? I take no responsibility for the lives I took. I did nothing in the I would rather die. Every act, even the Absolute, can make the I fought at his side, and when we won the day, Ketheric's armor was bent and shattered, but his flesh was unmarked. I have lived long enough to know Ketheric's power is a rare thing, though. I have never seen its like. The necroman. We should ransack his chambers and see. I took up my oath long ago, when I swore bloody vengeance against any who defied Lolth. Now, I myself have sinned against the Spider Queen. Though my faith is shattered, my oath endures. I am sworn to destroy all those who serve the Absolute. When I have had my vengeance on the cult, I do not know if my oath will... I do know that when any who object to the laws of that world... A disparate collection of vagabonds and strays. Did you have anyone? She is tolerable, but her faith in the Lady of Lost... The Night Singer has some admirable quality. Take the child. They would... I can tell you this. He's been deprived of freedom and strong blood for so long. While those addictions have their hold on him, he is still a slave. No. He is well aware that I would exsanguinate him entirely if he flashed free. What purpose does he have that does not involve... He will... When the time comes, we must hope that he does not only take Cazador. I have encountered few Githyanki in my life. Those that I did were meeting Lae'zel. Makes me wish I knew more of their culture. I no longer listen to the whispers of the Spider Queen's web. Most Gith do not seem to know their own hearts, nor do they need to. They have strict... Some, like Lae'zel, question that cause. But even so, the wizard... No. It is pointless. In my experience, the moment they... Either the enemy recognizes they are a threat and kills them swiftly, or their present company excluded, of course. I'm sure you will live to a ripe old age. Gale, however, is already in a state of suspended combustion. I suspect it is only a matter of... I will reserve my social graces for those who might live long enough to appreciate them. He is exceedingly self-righteous. Amusing, considering he bound... Will doesn't just have blood and dirt on his hands. It is as it should be. I would rather be allied with a warlock than the spoiled son of a noble who has more experience with diplomats than devils. I have never known anyone so ferocious and unassailable in battle, and yet so fragile and impermanent in their very being. I often think of mortality as a curse. In time, all that I am and all that I have known and learned will be lost. In time, our cities will be dust. Karlach does not seem to have such anxieties. Perhaps because she cannot afford to. She exists in the moment, and she will burn out and be gone in a moment. There is something very beautiful about that.
Hey, you. Listen, I'm never going back. If you said I could die right now or live... I don't expect anyone to understand that. But I've been dealt a hand most people don't have to contemplate playing. Not always. Not this. But I don't want to talk about this now. And for the first time in a decade, there are people I care about all around me. Let me enjoy that. Thanks, soldier. Hey, you. I can be close to you now, without fear, without thinking too hard. We can... I was hoping...
The Blade of Frontiers at your calling. I've attended my share of fancy balls and figured it was time to brush up on my skills. I wouldn't want to fail my new partner. I know a few people who might beg to differ, but the only one that matters is here with me now. May I have this dance? How utterly charming. Now, perhaps we might try a more intimate style. So much shadow around us. To think I almost missed the light. Well, it's getting late. We can't face the morrow if we don't bid farewell to the now. I'm tempted, but I still keep faith in the old tales of love. The once upon a times and the happily ever afters. I'd like to do this the proper way. The way of the old romances sung by the bards. Till next time, good night, and dream sweetly.
You wish to consult me? I am yours. Come to me. Enough. We still have a war to fight. I am yours. Come to me. I have never needed anyone, but I want you. I am... I could lose myself in you. Good.
This vessel is at thy disposal. This soul...
The drow is unpredictable. It is done.
It doesn't seem long ago that Minthara would have sought to kill us. And now we've welcomed...
All right, some...
I want to be clear. Letting Minthara tag along with us was your idea. So if you wake up with a dagger to your throat, I hope so. Otherwise, we may all be killed in our beds. Leader.
Let's move.
looking ahead.
It's risky to enter Moonrise with an unwelcome companion. You can pass as a true soul, but they cannot. Be sure to keep them close, so you can speak on their behalf if the cultists ask too many questions. Steel yourself.
So, how does love feel about romance? Are you expected to bite your mate's head off afterwards?
Be grateful I no longer follow the Spider Queen's teachings. If I did, you would be the first to fall into my web.
I can't tell if you're joking. She is joking, right?
I itch to draw my weapon and gut every last one of these cultists.
Just don't get carried away. Some of those guts might be of use to us unspilled, at least for a while.
I know better than to indulge every craving, Shadowheart. But when the time is right, the Absolutists will feel the sting of my blade.
General Thorm's prayers and preparations must not be disturbed. The roof...
Even you, Disciples Rel?
Everyone. Keep watch and ensure that nobody passes. Excellent timing, Truce. The goblins. Tell me how they suffered. No. Better yet. Show me.
Her mind enters yours abruptly, flickering across your memories in a blaze of excitement. Tongues of psychic...
I see you like to handle underlings physically. So do I. For a while. But let's see if you can hold...
She parts of every emotion, soaks into her mind's palette. But there is purpose to her exploration. She is searching for proof of your faith. There is a tremor of shared ecstasy.
Perfect. You crave what all true souls should. To be touched by the Absolute. I have already been blessed to stand it. She gave me everything I wanted. Why not? She gave me the power to cut the thread of life with a thought. But I can caress as well as cut. That's why you should stay on my good side. And the best way to do that is...
That's it. Play along. The closer you can get to the General, the closer you'll be to the answers you seek.
There is a relic that General... The relic is... But we have lost contact with him. The shadows around the mausoleum. Take one from Balthazar's... But don't
No one stopped me yet.
never a dull moment.
You wish to consult me? I am yours. Come to me. I could lose myself in you. I am you. You give me courage. I am yours. What a wonderful...
I was hoping you'd come to chat. What do you need?
I'm surprised I never saw you lurking in the shadows at any Baldorian balls, Astarion.
Yeah. The city's elite was not my target audience, alas. People ask questions when members of the nobility disappear, and the last thing Cazador wanted was people asking questions.
Araj Oblodra, trader in blood and the sanguineous arts. It is a pleasure to stand before a true soul, and your pale companion. I'd like to offer my services, if you're willing. Please. You think someone in my line of work? I trade in blood, and the potions that can be wrung from it. I'm more than happy to make you one, if you'd honor me with your blood. With one drop, I can brew a rather potent potion for you. The rest, I keep for myself. Research, naturally. A little experimentation, perhaps. I have an innate curiosity for all things sanguine. No idea, but it will be we can learn exactly what that means together, hmm? I'm here, although perhaps there's one more thing we could discuss. Your vampiric friend.
Oh, don't worry. We're all friends under the Absolute. I won't bite.
Oh, I'd prefer if you did. I assume he belongs to you? I'm sure he really believes that. How utterly adorable. Do you have a name, Spawn?
Astarion, but hold on.
Good. Now, Astarion. I've dreamt of being bitten by a vampire since I was a young girl.
I'm sorry, you want to be bitten?
To feel your life's blood slipping away. To dance on the edge between life and death. Yes, I want it. I'll even compensate you. A potion of legendary power that forever increases the strength of the one who consumes it. It's not for sale, but it's yours if you bite me.
I will have to decline.
Excuse me? This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and you're squandering it.
I gave you my answer.
Can't you talk some sense into your obstinate charge?
I'm sorry, but could you excuse us a moment? Are you actually asking me to do this? Trading me for some potion? Because there's something wrong with her blood. I can smell it from here. It's rank. That would explain the stench, yes. I've already had enough illithid filth in my head. I don't want it in my stomach as well.
I don't have all day, true soul.
All right. Thank you. It's still a no, I'm afraid.
How very disappointing.
Thank you. I appreciated that.
Welcome back, true soul. Thankfully, I wasn't in it. My cousins did like to boast about their view over the Claw Rift. And now their bones decorate the bottom. With one drop, I can brew a rather potent potion for you. The rest, I keep for myself. Goodness, no. Nothing so unsanitary.
Realization washes over you. Every drow knows among the many crimes tallied against them. Their reckless experimentation with illithid breeding
Blessed by the Absolute, but not blinded by it. Now I simply must study you. The beings you speak of have no use for gods, and yet here we stand in a church of their making. Unless they are not the makers, but simply the means, wouldn't that be a secret worth knowing? So let me adjust my offer. Your blood and your silence, in exchange for the potions I mention, and a tidy pile of gold besides. Very well. If there's anything else you need, let...
Something slimy seems to be dripping from the rafters.
I knew you were a graceful man, Will. I hear you're quite the dancer, too. I've been known to trip the light fantastic myself. Mine was a popular hand at the annual Blackstar Ball.
I'd have loved to have witnessed it, Gale. I wager you are as elegant on the dance floor as you are on the battlefield.
Make meat. Need visitors.
We are each of us threads in her design. Even those we once called monsters.
Hey, so what's romance like in the Underdark, Minthara?
In Menza Baranzan, romance is commonly a luxury enjoyed between women. Men are mostly present for propagation. Here on the surface, gender does not...
won't give in.
Miniatures remain.
God damn it all! I can do nothing right! Not a damn thing! Yes, there is. Instead, I found myself cornered by shadow fiends and in need of rescue. From you, of all bloody people. But what good am I if I can't do this? I failed Cal and Leah again.
So,
Something
why
over
night
there.
orchids?
Well, isn't it enough that they're beautiful? They remind me of some place. A place I can't quite remember. But I think I was happy there. Wherever it was. Sorry, I'm being silly.
You're cute.
Nothing important is ever easy. Should get started.
This is my time, finding my way.
Fury. I am death.
Where do I go from here?
Non-combat!
Gods, it's hot in here. Knees high.
You dared scar my mind. I will gut you.
Need to stay focused. Heading there.
your command. I seek an advantage.
Was that a click I heard? There's something about these plaques.
An older man turns his head away in shame. His neighbors would not renounce Saluna. Now they hang in the town square.
It's me! Arabella! Hey! I know you! You're... Twist 'em up!
Is that the kid Korga went after? Seems she's learned a new trick.
Sorry. It knocks the wind right out of me. I don't think so. I'm good. Well, kinda good. That druid idol I took? It changed me. I can do all sorts of stuff now, not just the vines. I think real hard and say some loud words and then it happens. Mostly. That's who I'm looking for. Mom and Pops, I mean. When Zevlor... When he... Well... There was an ambush. Mum yelled, "Run!" So we ran. I could hear him running behind me. Till I couldn't. Still can't find him. But I bet you can. You'll help me, I just know it. Thanks, mister. I knew you'd... The vines won't last just till you find Mum and Pops. I won't be any trouble, I swear it. Oh, thanks. So you send Mum...
A house of healing from the looks of it.
Might be some potions inside. Or a load of cursed scalpels.
Here to see the doctor? Oh, not so well. But well enough to wait. Join the line. And... You're not sick. Oh, not so well. Join the line. You will be seen. Down to the theater. Be swift. Be saved.
Don't call the doctor yet. I've got potions, sutures. I know I can do this. Oh, you're a patient.
His corpse. It's Arabella's father. The horror of his end I daren't contemplate.
Not dead. Merely medicated to ease the pain. Yes. Yes. I knew these hands would not fail me. The patient is sure to recover. Not much left now, but you're welcome to look. Now.
Minthara's something of a closed book, but I suspect once she gets to know me, I'm sure she'll open up. She's just waiting for someone ready to listen. I know what it is to... So long as he sates his appetite elsewhere.
The objective? See how the patient reacts when I but stroke the right nerve. Hear its comfort, hear the very melody of mercy. Pray, sister, show us the extent of your beneficence. Stop. Stay your hand, for it slaps where it should stroke. We can hardly hear the patient's sighs of solace. Perhaps it is our unexpected audience that makes you quiver. Come, step forward. You are no sister, but that matters none. Every student is welcome. Curse? Nay.
Absence.
Absent. It is the scalpel-led journey that leads from pain to peace.
Gods! What living nightmare is this?
See? What is the light of eyes but the cancer that causes one to witness the laceration of being? If light is the symptom, then darkness is the cure. For in light there is presence, but in darkness there is absence.
In light is presence.
But you, look how the succor of Shar eludes you. See how painfully present you remain. We do not wish to see you suffer so. Let us cure you.
You remember a Sharon maxim. Go forth and sow doubt, but do not compel it, for only the willing may know the lady's embrace.
Only the willing may know the lady's embrace. You know her teaching well. And yet these sisters must... How to proceed? I wonder... I see now. By example, I must edify and quell the light that blinds us. Come, sisters, soothe me.
The corpse does not respond.
Be still, darling.
With a flick of the wrist.
All these dark justiciars slain in battle. They must have a stronghold nearby, or a temple.
Our hero thought but of treasure ahead, did not consider the peace of the dead. Through the dark he went creeping, and awoke what was sleeping. A new grave they dug, which he himself fed.
Ooh, spooky.
Merely protecting my assets. I've grown quite fond of you, you know, in my way. I thought it only fair to warn you about the dangers ahead. Oh, we both know they are soon to be revealed. It would be pointless of me to try to bar you from entering. But I can set the scene, as it were. Prepare you for your role. There is a stage down in the dark, upon which its actors dwell there still, mired in the languor of their long, tired scenes. If you, however, through the dark, chances are many more graves than yours alone will soon be fed. Very well. There is a creature that lurks. Should it make its way out through the very doors you are about to brazenly swing open, you'll have unleashed a pestilence upon this realm. In truth, it is carnage incarnate. So if you meet the devil of which I speak, kill it. Consider no other course of action. This creature and I go back a long way. I admit it would be in my best interest as well should it remain trapped in the dark. Or misplace its head, perhaps?
What are we talking here? Lemur? Pit fiend? Orthon?
Getting warmer. Warmer. Hot. Listen here, Pipsqueak. Do not underestimate this opponent. At best, you will have the blink of an eye to strike. Strike first, strike true, defy the odds, for they are distinctly in its favor. That much I owe the bastard to concede.
Wait. Before you go, I have a proposal of my own.
A proposal? If you're hoping to taste my...
This is serious business. My old... Well, a long time ago, someone carved some runes into my back.
It's something of great importance to your master. And I will. Once the beast that lurks below is vanquished.
What's not to like? We kill some horrible beastie, and I get what I want.
Then we have an understanding. Scars.
Something over there.
Narrows at night. Whatever I expected to find lurking in this cursed gloom. Certainly wasn't this.
Roland!
Glimmer of hope
You
amidst the
arsehole!
darkness.
Do not give up hope
It's about time.
Ketheric's lackeys found me already. Blast it all!
Good work rooting out the trace.
You think I wasn't? You're here! You're all right! How?
We're two tiefling queens, remember? I couldn't leave my favorite bard without her partner in crime. I did have some help from an old friend, though.
How did you do it? If it was anyone else, I'd be skeptical. But you...
You should have seen him. He was brave, but also terrifying. In a good way.
I never thought I'd see... well, anyone again. Thank you. 1,000 times, thank you. One last favor. Should we have let them kill everyone? I'm glad it was you who walked through that door. Thank you.
Did you enjoy relaxing here while I battled that wretch?
I'm sorry, we got captured by murderous lunatics!
I thought you were dead, you ass! Both of you!
We're all safe, Roland. That's what matters.
I thought my entire family was dead!
I'm sorry. We should have been here.
No, no.
Thank you for saving me. And the two idiots.
I've lashed out at you, drunkenly and otherwise, and you helped anyway. You didn't deserve that. I'm sorry. And thank you. You went out of your way to help us. It's only right you get something in return. Here. I hope it helps.
He keeps saying Thaniel's name. He must know more. Good. Its music might help restore him.
Daniel! He's still trapped there. He needs help.
Calm. Breathe.
A century.
I will, but I need to know where
I'm not sure I can put it into words. The landscape there is lavender.
I can work with that. Rest now. Meet me by the lakeshore. I have what we need to proceed, but I'll...
You wish to consult me?
I am yours. Come to me. I could lose myself in you.
All this standing around is making me angry.
That might be worth a look.
Used to your new look yet, Will? I, for one, think you look smashing.
You know, I think I am. It certainly didn't put off my, dance partner.
Ah, dance. The true language of love.
You're here. Good. Now we can begin. Very well. Once I begin the ritual, a portal to the Shadowfell will open, one that will help me save Thaniel. Whatever happens, I must go alone. With the Oakfather's blessing, I can infiltrate the Shadowfell, but doing so will sap my strength. I'll need your help if I'm to return. I need you to stay here, keep the portal open until I return, and defend it at all costs. Good. Now it's important that only I pass through the portal once it opens. The magic is fragile. Any mistake, and our one chance will be lost forever. It took me years of study, of seeking the Oakfather's favor, to find a way to part the veil. Pray that this works. Oakfather, hear me. Aid me. Force open the jaws of darkness. Make passage for your vessel of light. It's ready. I'll return with Thaniel as soon as possible. Stay close to the portal. Buy me what time you can.
Battle favors the fearless. Fleet
dance board is set.
Watch this. I've got it.
Time to strike. Make way.
Fresh orders?
Halsin better get back soon. On the victor's path. Can't even catch my breath. This feels good. Yes. What fools these mortals be.
Swift and lethal. I'm ready.
Unleash me.
must have fallen to the curse.
Battle favors the fearless. No holding back.
Well, so much for peace.
The dance macabre.
Battle of wits.
Swift and lethal.
I can sense hell's the victor's path.
No holding back.
Come on. Can't stay idle.
Shall we cut and run?
It's done. I have him. But something's wrong. Dreadfully wrong. No. Yes, I need to come see us.